Life truly begins at 40 years old. This provocative idea from Carl Jung may challenge everything you've been told. Society reveres youth, celebrating the achievements of your 20s and 30s as the pinnacle of success. We are conditioned to believe that these years are when everything falls into place. Career milestones, rich relationships, and the pursuit of our dreams. But as you draw closer to your 40s, have you stopped to ask yourself, is this really all there is? As you inch toward this significant milestone, a subtle transformation begins. You might notice a whisper in your mind, prompting you to reconsider the goals you've pursued. Were those ambitions truly yours, or were they handed to you by society? Jung's insights challenge the conventional narrative, proposing that the journeys of struggle, achievement, and even failure were not the endpoints, but rather the building blocks for something richer ahead. If what I've just said resonates with you, know that you're far from alone in this journey. Jung's ideas touch on a profound realization. The formative years of our lives often feel like an endless sprint, from childhood to adulthood, where we are busy building, learning, and adjusting to expectations. Jung referred to this phase as research, a time when we craft our personas, those masks we wear to navigate a complex world. This facade serves a purpose. It helps us fit in and succeed, yet it often distorts our true selves. During these defining years, you gather experiences, yet much of your energy is spent fulfilling the demands of others, leaving little room for self-discovery. You likely spent countless hours molding your identity based on the expectations of parents, educators, and society. Career choices, social responsibilities, and personal relationships frequently bear the imprint of these external pressures. Beneath this surface, however, a nagging discomfort might emerge, a sense that your life has been scripted by someone else's hand. This feeling isn't a sign of failure, it's a natural response to the overwhelming focus on outward success and appearance. For many, this disconnection persists quietly for years, only surfacing when the heaviness of expectations becomes unbearable. These early years play a key role in shaping our experiences, yet they often lack the profound satisfaction we crave deep down. This craving for meaning explains why so many appear fulfilled on the outside, yet feel an unshakable emptiness inside. It's crucial to remember that the achievements of youth aren't meaningless. They've paved the way for understanding what truly matters. The persona you've constructed may have been useful, but as you approach midlife, it can feel constrictive, like a garment that no longer fits. As you near your 40s, questions about your purpose and identity amplify, signaling the start of a transformative journey. Reaching this age can feel like standing at a crossroads where the life you've carefully built starts to feel foreign or even restrictive. The roles you once embraced, the persona that served you so well, may no longer reflect who you are. Jung viewed this phase as an awakening, an extraordinary chance to push past societal expectations and discover your genuine self. As you navigate this transition, your priorities may subtly shift. The symbols of success that once held so much meaning might lose their luster, replaced by a yearning for deeper significance and personal fulfillment. This pivotal moment encourages introspection. Questions about your values and true desires come to the forefront, inviting you to reflect on your lived experiences. Neurological studies suggest that midlife prompts beneficial changes in our brains, enhancing emotional regulation and self-reflection. This shift allows you to respond to life with greater awareness, fostering a broader perspective on challenges. Goals that once felt non-negotiable may start to seem open for reconsideration. Jung believed this realignment is an opportunity to synchronize your life with your authentic self, even if it feels unsettling at first. Feelings of restlessness and dissatisfaction often signal a need for authentic transformation. Jung regarded these emotions as invitations to peel back the layers of your persona and engage more genuinely with life. This process doesn't demand you to abandon everything you've built. It encourages you to reassess what aligns with your evolving self. While the journey may be daunting, it paves the way for a more enriching and purpose-filled chapter, one that resonates deeply with your authentic self. A cornerstone of Jung's philosophy is the concept of the shadow, those parts of ourselves we tend to hide away. This includes our unexpressed fears, desires, and vulnerabilities. In our younger years, ignoring these elements might have seemed necessary for success, but they start to demand acknowledgement as you approach 40. Facing the shadow can be challenging. It requires confronting truths you've sidestepped, like unfulfilled dreams and outdated behaviors. Yet, this confrontation is essential for growth. By recognizing these hidden aspects, you liberate yourself, understanding that your flaws and setbacks aren't barriers, but rather stepping stones towards wholeness. Take a moment to reflect. What aspects of yourself have you overlooked? Perhaps it's a long-buried creative passion, a quest for deeper connections, or simply the desire to live authentically. As you explore these questions, you begin to shed the limitations of your persona, inviting a more honest existence. Individuation is the path toward integrating all parts of yourself, the conscious, the unconscious, and the shadow. For Jung, this integration represented the ultimate goal of life and often begins in midlife. The journey involves stripping away what no longer serves you and reconnecting with your inner essence. This process isn't about discarding everything you've accomplished. Instead, it's a reevaluation of your values and priorities. Ask yourself, are the ambitions you pursue genuinely yours or merely echoes of societal expectations? This introspection can lead to transformative changes, big or small. Whether it's releasing toxic relationships, revisiting a long-forgotten hobby, or carving out time for what truly brings you joy, you're on the path of individuation. You stop living for the approval of others and start living for yourself. It's not selfish. It's about embracing your authenticity. By aligning your actions with your true values, you forge a life filled with meaning and wholeness. Growth, especially in midlife, often arises from discomfort. The changes you face during this period compel you to step into the unknown, confronting fears and letting go of familiar routines. Jung believed that midlife offers a unique chance to redefine not just how you live, but who you are. This transformation isn't a singular event. It's a continuous journey requiring patience and courage. At times, it might feel as though you're dismantling the foundation of your life. Yet, through this dismantling, true growth takes root. Every fear you confront and every outdated belief you release brings you closer to your authentic self. Consider the stories of those who have embraced transformation in midlife. Whether it involves a career shift, rekindling creativity, or nurturing deeper connections, the underlying theme is a readiness to face the discomfort of change. Transformation doesn't always necessitate grand gestures. Sometimes it's found in the subtle shifts, a renewed focus on personal values, an open-hearted conversation, or dedicating time to forgotten passions that can yield profound growth. By embracing these changes, you'll realize that what once felt like loss or sacrifice is, in reality, an opening to rebuild with intention and clarity. Even the smallest steps can create significant ripples. Spending time reflecting on your goals, identifying what fulfills you, and allowing yourself to be vulnerable are all parts of this essential journey. Jung highlighted that the pathway to growth is not without its hurdles, but it ultimately leads to a life that goes beyond mere existence. It leads to a life fully lived. Transformation is not about becoming a new person. It's about unearthing and embracing the person you were always meant to be, creating a life that aligns with your innermost truth. At 40, you stand not at the end of a road, but at the threshold of a new chapter. The years to come hold incredible potential for fulfillment and authenticity. By acknowledging your shadow, reassessing your priorities, and welcoming change, you step into a life that truly reflects your essence. This journey isn't focused on perfection, it's about wholeness. Understand that every experience, both good and challenging, has molded you into the individual you are today. Now you have the power to reclaim your narrative, crafting a story that is distinctly your own. As you move forward, remember, the journey is uniquely yours. You don't need to walk it alone. Seek support, whether through meaningful relationships, therapy, or deep self-reflection. And above all, trust that the best is yet to come. Life doesn't conclude at 40. It genuinely begins. If this journey of self-discovery and transformation resonates with you, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more insights like these. Give this video a thumbs up if you found value in it, and we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Share the phrase, "I'm ready to embrace my authentic self," to connect with others who are on a similar path. And if you're eager to continue exploring these powerful themes, don't forget to click on the next video on the screen. Your journey towards a more fulfilled life starts here.